EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen in the booth. Riley Patterson on the field gets this thing going. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. He has Hyatt complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming. And they end up holding them to just a short game.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. Okay, ready? On play action, Richardson flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
For a Cowboys
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
The ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
A 1-yard gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
So the hope is your 1 third down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Let's go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the Cowboys' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And, of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the first down chain, if he just catches that ball and turns upfield, they extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. And he's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Is a turnover on down.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Throw on the run is complete. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Isaiah Simmons.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
On the ready. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Let's go now. Like hurt.
And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Throw to the right spot. It is caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Here we go. 70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
So after being unable to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
On 4th down, Richardson. That's taken in. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled 1st quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Here's Pacheco. A big hole. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes every...
And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Dallas. Touchdown number 15 for him on the season. Riley Patterson now to add the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Eagles, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris. And the Cowboys are going to take possession.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
At the 34-yard
Hey,
line.
hey, check that, check that.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver, they get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
At the 8-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboys, go.
Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun, Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up. And set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. You get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many field goals.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5. Here comes second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be incomplete. Huff was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Here's a third down and 4. Now Darnold. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he will score. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Eagles. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now, faking the give. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
19. 18. Go.
On first down, it's Richardson. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw.
a special connection between this quarterback and his receivers. It was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will not attempt to return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. In motion, Naylor. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. They'll go play action with Darnold. This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Dallas Turner, he gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Short kick taken at the 17. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
You know, we've seen this for so long with running backs, and now it's really starting to creep in with wide receivers, Mike. And it's a matter of not necessarily how many times do we throw it to them in a game, but how many ways can we get them to...
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, That's what we're talking about, and they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 17, Eagles 14.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Okay,
Ball
break.
on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
19. Let's go now. Pass it, trap 50, trap 50.
Now Richardson moving to his right. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Dallas. That's a 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
That's the score, Cowboys 24, Eagles 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. He'll forward for maybe a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 10
Nice
yards.
job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's got another first down and more. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 14-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Williams on the stop.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way.
The pylon, he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 15. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Hey, check that. Ready.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
60 vices. Buffalo 18.
Richardson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
17 yards.
That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
2nd and 11.
Warriors 70. 10. Viking 18. Drop 60. 18. 5.
Richardson to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
3rd and 11.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Go.
Throwing, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
19 Chargers, 79 Broncos.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he will get into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Cowboys. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now had a TD reception.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running backs out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. McBride is the motion man. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
On second down, it's McCaffrey. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will score again. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. A return coming from the 14. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Three. Panther 60. Panther 60.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was brought down by Matt Milano. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On the ready.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Got it. 18, Rodler.
Here's Richardson. And left side. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
They didn't need a lot here to pick up the first down, so I think it's a smart call. Get the ball to a guy who can maneuver his way across the marker. And, Mike, listen, if they hadn't stopped him so quickly, you and I both know he could have taken that one a lot longer.
Pacheco will take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
On comes Patterson for the PAT. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. A give for McCaffrey running right. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up the 3rd down.
At the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On the handoff, McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey on the carry. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. To throw is Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Viking 18. Steady.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This defense in desperate need of a stop, and here comes 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Here is 1st and 10. In motion, Naylor. To throw on 1st down is Darnold. Back left side, that's the tight end, McBride. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will get
was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Extra point try, forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Eagles are back within 6.
41. Eagles 35.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready up. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go. Warriors, 70 Timberwolves. Up. 18 Pioneers. Let's go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Cowboys.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. We're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
On the ground, here's Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
On the ready.
3rd and long.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
2.
A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here comes the Aussie Cameron Johnston to punt. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So it's a win for the Cowboys.